everyone, welcome once again to my channel The Green Gunner. I'm your host Sadhu Mayu. I hope you all are doing well and looking forward to an exciting Premier League weekend as Arsenal travel to St James's Park for their match against inform Newcastle United. As Arsenal's fans, we should be feeling optimistic. Myself, on the other hand, guys, I'm worried about this one. I'm worried, to be honest. Our performance against West Ham in the Carabao Cup exposed many weak points such as depth quality, slow movement, weak defense. Basically, you have to check out my previous video in detail. And given Newcastle's recent form, and given it's an away game for us, guys, it's not a good time to play against them. They have a very good squad despite of injuries. They are playing a brilliant football under Eddie Howe. Mentally, they look very strong, and physically, they have edge over Arsenal. And they are scoring goals for fun. Whereas our players are not physically on par with them. We are slow in the midfield area and we take too many chances before we score a goal. In short, we are not clinical enough in the final third. And as decent as Martinelli and Nketiah have been lately, they will not get too many chances to shoot, especially against a quality side like Newcastle. So yes, they have to take all their chances, and I just don't feel confident they will be able to. I think it's going to be a difficult game for us, guys, and for Arsenal to walk away with a victory, we need to bring our A game. Right now, if we talk about Premier League, Arsenal are still unbeaten, but performances have been lackluster and not how a title-winning side should be playing. In my opinion, and many of you might disagree with me, in my opinion, we were lucky to gain a point against Chelsea. We won against Man City thanks to a deflected goal. Against Tottenham, we deserved to lose. Guys, none of the performances were clinical or confident if you compared them to last season's. As long as we are getting results, it's fine. But we can't rely on luck all the time, and eventually we will run out of it. You look at Liverpool, and yes, they look like a title contender. You look at Newcastle, yes, they look threatening and most likely to finish in top 3. I don't worry about Tottenham because Tottenham being Tottenham, they will eventually bottle it in the end. Guys, we need to play quality football and get results if we are serious about winning the Premier League. And that's not going to happen unless we do something about Raya Ramsdale's situation and stop looking for ways to play Havertz. And if it was up to me, I won't even let Zinchenko anywhere near the back four. Now let's see how Newcastle and Arsenal have done against each other in their past. In last 10 games between Arsenal and Newcastle, Newcastle has won only once, and they have failed to score in 8 of those games. This stat is in Arsenal's favor. Arsenal has won 12 games playing at St James's Park. I don't really rely on this stat because that was before their evolution under Saudi ownership. They are a completely different side now under Eddie Howe. Arsenal has stopped Newcastle from scoring in 30 league games, which is the most one team has stopped another from doing so. Wow, now that's a very, very impressive start. Newcastle hasn't lost any of the last 6 Premier League games, and they have scored at least 2 goals in each of their last 5 games. See, this is something Arsenal should be worried about. We're not scoring goals, but Newcastle is. So defensively, we have to be very solid. Let's update you on the team news. Mikel Arteta confirmed Emil Smith-Rowe will be out for a few weeks as he picked up an injury right before West Ham game. Partey and Jesus has still not recovered from their respective injuries. And that's all for now as far as the injury list is concerned, and I hope there are no further additions. Guys, this is how my predicted lineup would be. Raya in goal, Ben White is right back, Saliba should be back as our main man in the defense, partnering with Gabriel Magalhaes. with Tomiyasu playing as left back. In the midfield, it's going to be Rice, Odegaard, and sadly Kai Havertz. And up front, we'll have Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah, and Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson, by the way, had a very good game against West Ham, uh, and he deserves to start. But that's just my opinion. Guys, in my last video, post 3-1 defeat in the Carabao Cup at the hands of West Ham, I said this may be the start of the collapse. I just hope I'm wrong. But I have to make a score prediction, and I know you won't like it. I'm going with Newcastle 3, Arsenal 1. That's all for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you agree or disagree with my opinion, please feel free to mention it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.